So I talked to my therapist about getting rid of the scale because I'm having problems with intense fears of gaining weight, and it's been really hard. She wants me to get rid of it because of what happened the other day with reaching 139, but I was really 137 because it was only water weight. So that was really difficult. I am in the recovery process. It's just something that's difficult to go through. I have a lot of mental work to do. I want to get over my problems with perfectionism, control, intense fears of gaining weight, the scale. I really want to work on the recovery process this time. I entered it in April after going through a really dark time and an even darker relapse than just the eating disorder itself. I ended up getting really bad labs and having to start potassium pills. It was really, really rough, and Richard and our relationship seemed to pull me out of it because he really gave me an ultimatum to choose our relationship or him and or be with him, and I really chose that I wanted our relationship to work, and I also wanted my health. I didn't want to go into kidney failure. I didn't want anything like that to happen, and it's just gone up from there. Even though I have hard days where I'm at like a war with myself sometimes and the eating disorder seems to when I still have the recovery process stronger than the eating disorder right now. And that's what means the most to me, is that the eating disorder isn't the priority in my life right now. My health is. I've been able to get rid of the feeding tube. Even though I had it for gastroparesis, it still seemed to be in the back of my mind that the eating disorder was also a part of it, because I wasn't able to like drink the feeds. I wasn't able to eat much at all. I was only doing a Lipton noodle soup and then restricting the feeds. And because of the eating disorder and the anorexia for so long, I wasn't able to eat much food at all through a lot of my life. I was only like able to eat a little bit, and I wasn't able to try new things. I wasn't able to drink nutrition like Boost or anything like that. So, when I entered the recovery process, I was able to actually drink nutrition supplements for my gastroparesis, which was a really big step to be able to drink something like that. It's really scary to actually think I'm actually drinking those things, because I never thought in the past I'd be able to drink them, but I am. I really wanted to do it because I didn't want to get a stomach tube or anything like that. I didn't want to have infections, and I'm thinking of my health over sickness, and Richard really helped me a lot with that, to think that health was a really important thing. And then I started doing it for myself, to think that I was more important than just more important than illness, and that was a really important step. And self-love and confidence and things like that started to become a part of my life. And I just can't believe that that's actually happening, but it is. But I still have my dark days where I still hate myself, and I feel like things are hard, especially with the schizoaffective disorder and things like that. That was a really big problem, and I felt like I needed an identity again, and I've always had identity issues, and that's something I want to work on this blog about the recovery process. My identity issues, the intense fears of gaining weight, the scale, my control issues, my perfectionism, all those things I want to work on throughout this video diary. So that's what I want to work on.